will now go back for that tank, and Bulletproof is now about 30 supply in the lead winners. Things are not looking too good for our friend Dan.
No, not at all here, and praise the Lord, Banelings have been morphed. 16 of them. Twidnu?
Oh, good to see that this time around he did decide to go for a Baneling Nest.
Yes.
Banelings, I think, are essential unit in this matchup. I'm surprised he was able to win the previous game without them. I guess that Zergling run by really did way more damage than any of us would have thought. Mute is now ravaging the third base, taking out the bunkers, taking out some of the SCVs, and delaying the mining at that third, killing off a couple of Mews. And Bulletproof, man, he's playing his cards right. Those Mews doing a lot of damage, and the later Dan's third goes, the later, the more impact it is on his game, as the Bulletproof is now on 4 base.
Yes, and I'd like to say I think these are the first bird Baneling landmines we have here in the SC2 Mina Cup.
I think it's a little overkill though, as he does have about
12?
16 in one place. I'd like to see him maybe spread out these Baneling landmines across the place, and even if Dan scouts it, I mean, he will, if he scans there, he'll be able to take them all out instantly. So a lot of risk there by Bulletproof putting them all those Baneling nests, but I guess he feels that this is the path which his opponent will take, and it's almost guaranteed to work. And look at this, Mutas now will take out the SCV, building the 4th command center. And I just don't know what Dan can do, as Bulletproof is now taking up to Hive. Yep,
there's another force stem here. Marines chasing after these Mutas, but they have to be careful. Was Baneling speed? Centrifugal hooks, have they been... No, the upgrade is missing, so that's something I would like to see Bulletproof do here.
Definitely a missed upgrade there. Banelings are good, but they are infinite times better with that speed upgrade. And he's got great creep spread, which means that he should really go for that. I think he might have missed it. I'm not quite sure. And now looks like he's going for an attack on the third. And if Dan loses this third, I can almost guarantee that it will be over. A lot of Banelings now making their way towards the mineral line, taking out a lot of SCVs and Marines. And why aren't they going for the orbital? Looks like the Mutas are there to take it out.
Yeah.
Yes, they will. And Dan is now losing his third. Although he has taken a 4th, the Zergling has counted it and can camp just below the drop point to force Dan to pull some units to try and do that. But I do not even think that's necessary, as he's only 65 supply to 144 Bulletproof. 1 Thor out, Zerglings trying to get this around to kill it off. Looks like they might just do that. And yes, the Thor is down. And I think this is it, winners.
Yep, this is it. SCV's going down here in the natural, and there's the GG, and wow, 2-0 for Bulletproof here. Wow, that was not what I had expected before we started this match. So, tell me, what are your thoughts here? I mean, I'm completely blown away.
Very impressive play by Bulletproof. Dan did not really do much wrong per se. He was just not able to come up with something to counter Bulletproof style. Although I think Bulletproof might have overdone it with the Zerglings out constantly in the field. Like I said earlier, Zerg should only produce what they need until they're able to take up to lair finally and choose their unit composition as they please. But yeah, Bulletproof essentially was able to do a lot of damage with the Zerglings very early into the game, and Dan was never able to recover. And this counts for both games, more so the first one. And as you saw, once he was able to deny that third, Dan had nothing. In the meantime, Bulletproof, already teched up to Hive, was almost certainly going to go for Blood Lords very soon, and with the Blood Lords out, Dan wouldn't have been able to do anything anyway. And, well played, very well played by Bulletproof. He's definitely on his way to taking a second cup here.
Yep, very well said there. Again, I would need to criticize Bulletproof for producing so many Lings. There was no real need to produce that many lings, especially if you do not have the economy. I mean, I'm not talking about as an economy. I mean, he was perfectly safe, the position he was in, but I'm saying that he should have had more drones at that point. You shouldn't have, let's say, 65 or 70 Zerglings out on the map, and your opponent has more SCVs than you, but he is in no position to attack you. That is that is not the way a Zerg should play.
Agreed, winners.
Thank you.
But it might be his kind of unique take onto it. So let's see how far it takes him this time around.
Yep. So we're here in the lobby and we're waiting for the next game here. Pretty much everyone is in game as far as I can tell. I'm just gonna check the bracket here. Gunman and
Let me do the honors, winners.
Okay, please. I'll let you do it.
Okay, so not much has changed since the last time around. The only difference I see is that Medivac did beat Ralphie in his first round matchup. So I believe he is playing Exothermic now in the second round. The winner will be playing Magic Zerg in the third round. I do believe the Qusay Gunman matchup is currently in process. So is the Stem and Van Mezian, and that's a game I would have loved to cast, as they are both some of the best Terrans in the business, or at least in the MENA business. Bulletproof looks like he is the first player to make it to the semifinals. He will be awaiting the winner between Gunman and Qusay. So it looks like it will be a ZVZ, as Qusay is a Zerg as well as Gunman. So our first semifinal, we already know the matchup. It is my least favorite, but we will have to cast it anyway. And I guess we're just waiting on the other guys to finish winners before we see who will be our other semifinalists.
Yeah, that is right. So yeah, we're just waiting. Unfortunately, guys, this is gonna be a bit of downtime. That'll enable me to check everything, Twitter and so on.
Okay, I'm gonna try and see if we can catch one of the Mezian and Sting games, as I'm really excited, as they're both very capable players, and I do see both of them possibly making it very far here. Let me check.
Yep. So we are up there. Unfortunately, we only have 23 viewers today. Actually, 22. My name is Winners, and with me is Twidnu.
Maybe we can take this opportunity to get us something to drink, winners. Maybe a short break.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Just a couple of minutes.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
And I'll be back shortly, guys.
Okay. Well, there's Twidnu. I'm Winters. I'm kind of the guy who runs things in the MENA region for everything StarCraft related. We have a first community page now. We have about, we have over 500 members now, and it is growing, and I really want to get people to join in. Unfortunately, we don't have too many players, so we're trying to attract more players. And like I said, it's going well, but we could do a lot better, and that's why I need your support. I need to, if you live in the MENA region in the Middle East and North Africa, let us know what we can do better. Join us, be active, get more traffic on the site, post things you like, something you catch on Reddit, something you saw on Twitter, all these things. And on that note, I would like to congratulate Artosis, as I believe his girlfriend or wife gave birth to a girl a few hours ago. So congrats to Artosis, who is of course the idol of every caster, because he is just up there. He's one of these casting gods. So yeah, again, so yeah, I'm just going to take a quick break as well, so why don't you stay tuned. We'll be back in just a second.
Hello?
Hello?
I'm back, winners.
Really?
Hello, everyone. I'm back. Yes, you can all rejoice now. Tweedno is back into his casting booth, or his casting desk, to be more accurate. So, winners, why aren't you in the game with us?
Because I think we're gonna cast Mesian versus Stem.
Okay, so should I leave, or
Yeah,
should I
wait,
leave
I'm
this,
just
or?
waiting. I'm just waiting for the invite here. Yeah, okay, here's the invite. Yeah, leave the lobby, please.
All right. All right, so I'm out of that game. Looks like. What's the score like on the Mesian
1-0
Stem game?
to Stem.
Oh wow! So, Stem flexing his muscles here. Looks like we are gonna have a second entertaining game.
That's
Unfortunately, we missed the first one, but we are here for second and potentially a third. And winners, why are there a lot of spectators in the room?
That's a good question. I'm gonna ask the same question. I want to at least have these guys removed, because otherwise we're gonna lag, as connections in the Middle East are not the greatest. Oh, I'd like to point out that tomorrow is the deadline for the ESL country championships, and there are a lot of countries there. Stem, of course, he's on the UAE national team. He's a Terran, he's a Masters, and he's been training really hard on EU and oh god, I think he has 3 accounts on EU, Southeast Asia, and NA. So
it's hardcore, huh?
yeah, I think he's a Masters in all 3.
Oh wow! So
Yeah.
actually, he's on this account. He is Diamond, so I do not think this is his main account.
Well,
In any case,
yes.
sorry about that. In any case, looks like the match is starting up. Game 2, TVT, Mesian versus Stem, 2 of our most capable Terrans here in the MENA region. The map is GSL Dual Site, one of my favorites. Here we go, winners. It's you and me in the MENA Cup number 9. And your favorite matchup?
TVT.
Watch. That's
yeah.
right.
At least to watch. I don't like to play. TVT, sometimes it is just too tasking, and I get upset because my opponent does something which I should have completely been able to counter, but I didn't.